Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Good morning. Yeah, Monday. Happy cold Monday.
Happy cold Monday. Ed's off. You're so tall.
Yeah, because Ed's not here.
Chair?
And the chair is set for Ed. So I'm trying to.
We'll push the thing.
I've been pushing
The
all the
lever
knobs on the side.
down. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I need a few more pancakes. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Please.
I don't know. So, like.
My chair is nice and short, so guess I haven't eaten my pancakes.
Mark in Fort Lauderdale. So jealous.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hitting the lever, and I felt like I was super tall, but they set the chair for Ed.
I feel like
there's a little height disparity between the two of us.
Yeah, no kidding. So Ed's off this week. You've got me and Aaron today, and I'm bringing a couple special guests this week, so you don't have to do it all week long.
That's probably awesome for everyone out there, and awesome for me too.
Frankly, for me also. No.
And for you. Well, this is my breakfast time, so do you hear my stomach growl?
Yes, we hate to interrupt your breakfast time.
It's when I eat every day. When you guys are doing Second Cup, and I kind of listen, and I peek my head around when I hear laughter or Ed going off the rails. And I go back
that's
in,
always fun.
Eat a little more.
So you're basically peeking your head
just
around
growled.
constantly.
Yeah.
Hang in there, big guy.
Stay strong.
So let's, you know what, we've got a couple things we're going to get to, some more serious topics, and we got some fun topics, but I did want to start by talking about the forecast.
Okay.
Because it's cold as you were walking outside today.
Yeah, temperature right now, temperatures across southern tier in the single digits. Here in Buffalo, it's about 13 degrees. This afternoon, sunny near 30. Tomorrow, we're in the low 40s, mid 40s Wednesday, 50 on Thursday, mid 50s Friday, 60s on Saturday. Notice the gradual warm up as the week moves along. We're going to have some rain in there as well. So we could see the rain combining with some of the melting snow. There's still some ice on the area creek, so we'll watch those closely toward the end of the week and the weekend. But a lot of snow is going to be gone, and even some of those bigger snow piles too.
I had a question. Wednesday, that graphic, is that wind?
Fog.
So
morning.
Can you pop that back up again?
That's interesting.
It kind of just caught me for a second because I was like, what is that little graphic? I was like, is it supposed to be wind? No, it's fog. Okay. Very good. So
I work with what I have. I didn't make those graphics. That is the fog line.
Well, I get it. If I think about it, how do I expect fog to look?
No, that's a good one. And then you see the little clock going forward this weekend.
Yes. Don't forget, we spring ahead. How about that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Saturday night before you go to bed.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So I'm sorry. My brother is...
well, this is important.
My brother is... Uncle Dave is currently stepping in and doing a little babysitting for me. So he just had a question about breakfast.
Sure. Just keep feeding him.
Not his. Yeah.
I'll see, Mark. I say bring Logan in too.
Oh, please.
That'd be
my
a great
gosh.
25 minutes.
It would be so chaotic. He's at the point where he just wants to be moving,
Yeah. Because
he's almost walking so cool. Like he'll walk like here to here, like, and just catch himself. But Paul said he goes by the end of the week, he's going to be walking.
Yeah. You know what? Don't push it.
Yeah. No. And he crawls a lot.
He's in the
quickly,
moving stage. This is the toughest. That 1 to 3, I always said, is so tough. Like, I think that's the toughest stage.
Probably, but it's just so stinking cute.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's so cute.
So they're running and falling, and you're like, then you go to someone's house and you're like, every inch here is a hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you start noticing things. It's so crazy.
We're really working on the dog bowl. No to the dog bowl because he likes to go get in the water.
Sure.
And we hear
splash.
I'm like, oh God. Yeah. We're working on it bit by bit. Okay. So So down 50s by Thursday, Friday, 60s by the weekend.
Yeah.
But a lot of rain.
I mean, it's not going to rain like 4 straight days, but there are showers before. You'll have like kind of these systems moving through, but each day, gradual warm up as the week moves along. We're looking at 60s by the end of the week and above normal temperature sticking around through the weekend and into next week.
60s are going to feel so nice though.
It's going to feel so
nice. I mean, this morning was cold.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I left my house, and I don't often do this, but I bumped up the heat when I was leaving because I was like, "Oh, it's chilly."
60s will feel nice. Yeah. Like I'm thinking already. I'm like, you could definitely run. I've noticed like the sides of the roads, the shoulders, like the snow's kind of gone from that.
Yeah.
I don't want to get out my bike just yet because it's just still bumpy, and I'm not riding my bike at 30, but 60 is doable.
The sidewalks are a little tough still where we are. It depends on if people have been good on top of them. Like if you stayed on them, then they're fine. If you haven't, then you've got ice all over the place.
Yeah.
So like in the fall and the summer, I was walking the dog and the baby together, and now it's just too much to do. Like I can't over the ice with the stroller and the dog. It's like someone's going to go for a ride. It's
Yeah.
probably going to be me.
Yeah, I was going to say that's
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, we're going to have like a sled dog, basically. And
See,
I don't really
poor
want
lady
that.
getting pulled behind it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see here. Howard says, bring Logan to the show. He has to be easier to take care of than Ed.
Howard's pretty
Fair.
right on. Yeah.
Just give him a snack. Hello, team in rehab after breaking my knee and falling. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dorian. That stinks. Diane says, when will it be 75? She's had enough of this cold.
We're getting closer. We're in the 60s, 70s. Still.
It's a ways away.
Yeah.
Evelyn, in case you're joining us and you're not sure, this is Buffalo, New York. So welcome. Okay, so we're going to talk about what happened in Iran just a little bit. So we know at least 500 people now have been killed. And I believe we just got word that a fourth American service member died in these attacks. So it was a really obviously very busy weekend. I don't know if a lot of people, I was watching all of the coverage. And I think a lot of people are, there's a lot of back and forth over what was the right thing to do, what should have been done, was congressional approval needed. There's a lot of things that we're going to be talking about and looking at leading up to all of this. But again, we do know Iran's supreme leader has died, and apparently many of the higher up leaders have died in these attacks. And it remains to be seen where we go from here. The president's saying it could take weeks to.
Yeah, he did say it could take about 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yep, to kind of see where this goes to. Kim says she thinks it's very scary right now. Yeah, I totally understand that. And they have beefed up security in the U.S., especially in big cities. Because, when something like this happens, anything like this happens, there's going to be both sides speaking out. We actually heard that this weekend. So these were not local voices that you're about to hear, but we wanted to pick voices from both sides from across the country. So we just pulled together some sound so you could hear what people were saying.
Trump, helped by some of the senators like Lindsey Graham, that we appreciate all his input, as well as President, made the decisive action of eradicating these tyrannies, not necessarily for the people of Iran, but also to prevent Islamic terrorism spreading throughout the world.
The United States is wasting trillions of dollars, $1 trillion every year, so billions of dollars all the time, every day, on foreign wars that don't do anything for us, that don't benefit us.
Okay, so we're, going to be hearing from all sides, listening to all sides. I'm sure today we will have local reaction. I was trying really hard to find someone from an Iranian group who would join us on Second Cup today. But you know what? By the time
That's
I
a
got
point of
in,
view I'd like to hear.
Absolutely. But by the time I got in today, it's hard to find somebody before 8 a.m. I know, right? Exactly. So, and as much as I would have loved to yesterday, I was one-on-one with a little tiny child that I had to not take my eyes off of. So, yes,
It's okay to not work on a Sunday.
Thank you. I do think that I agree with you. And I'm sure that we'll be following this today because I would love to know how people locally think about it. And not just those of us who are a little bit
like Iranians who have family still there.
Yes, not just those of us who are a little removed. Like everybody has feelings towards it, but I'd also love to hear people who have a true connection. Peter said apparently bags are being checked at the JCC yesterday, the Jewish Community Center. Well, of course, yes, mosques and Jewish community centers, things that they're having a little bit of a heightened security now, which has always been the case in situations like this. Let's see here. Mark says he would have appreciated the president telling the public live and not on a social post. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, they're live right now with a
mindset.
special report.
Yes, there is a special report right now. We're hearing from Pete Hegseth right now. So I can't be listening to it. And unfortunately, we can't take the special report for you here because we can't put it on the internet.
Gotcha.
So we'll have to go back and be listening to that. Marie's wondering if it's all necessary. Peggy's saying it's about power and greed. Kim's wondering, what's the timeline here? So again, we're just hearing right now from the Pentagon. Hopefully we'll get some more of those answers. But, and let me just read Julie's comment here. Her friend in Israel makes me know my friend in Israel makes me know we're doing the right thing with this. People have been dealing with the tyrant. So yeah, there's a lot of people on both sides here.
Yeah, and they were showing pictures of London where people holding Iranian flags
Mhm.
and flags from Israel together,
Mhm.
celebrating. So
Right.
you have celebration on one side and protesting on the other.
Yes,
But
yes.
for us, I'd really like to hear from someone like you said. You find
Sure.
a local Iranian
Yes.
family who maybe has still ties there, and hear why are they here and what do they think
Absolutely.
would be the best thing.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that for you today. And then, of course, right now, again, ABC in a special report. So as soon as we're done here, I'll be listening to that. Okay, so we also want to talk about this too, because I don't want everything to, just center on the one topic. And I actually think this is something perhaps a lot of Western New Yorkers may have noticed because fish fries are so popular
Mhm.
in our area. Has anybody gone out for a fish fry? Have you noticed higher prices? Now, listen, I'm not surprised to hear that there are higher
Like,
prices.
everything's higher, so I get that.
But what would you pay for a fish fry? Like, what are you thinking? You were saying, we were talking about this before. You said like,
Oh, you asked me this morning. I walked in. What would you pay for a fish fry? And I'm like, what do you pay? Like $15? You have the fry, the whole thing, like the
Right.
fish and the French
yeah,
fries,
for the whole
and then the
kit and
stuff that
caboodle.
I don't like,
Yeah,
the other stuff.
yeah, the
So,
coleslaw.
And
Yeah,
I want my lemon too. That's important. So I was like, 15. But you said
I went out to dinner. Ours was 25. Now it was a lot of food. Like I'll
Okay.
give you that. Like you're
Fish
not
doesn't
leaving
always
there
reheat
hungry.
the best.
Yeah, I ate. So actually, I ate the fish. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah,
Like, because
yeah,
you're
you
like,
want to eat that. You can reheat the fries.
exactly. Like the fries somebody could take or do whatever. But yeah. Okay, so Diane said, here we go, Diane. She said, we go out almost for every Friday. They're up to $18 to $20 now.
And that's what so Zach in the newsroom said that he saw one at one. I said, what are the fire halls charging right now? Because I think that's the rate. He
Sure.
said 18. So, all right, so then 18 to 20 makes sense. You went to a nicer restaurant, 25.
25, yeah,
little,
yeah.
But it's all right, 18 to 20. I mean, I guess maybe the last year was 15. I been kind of just doing like a pasta on Friday instead. And I got some frozen fish sticks that I bought. So I'm working through those.
So Marie Ann says fish fries are going up. She pays 22. Howard says, I knew this would be a good topic for us. Howard says, I went to Wegmans Friday to get their frozen beer batter fish from the freezer section, usually $25 a bag. They did not have one single bag. They only had breaded. I bought one, not as good as the beer batter.
Was it expensive though, Howard?
Yeah, let us know how much. Well, he said 20, usually 25 a bag.
Oh, usually 20. Okay.
Rachel says the last fish fry she got was 22.
Wow.
Paula says $20 for a fish fry this season. Told me I'm not getting one every week this season since I ate all of it and had no leftovers. Kelly got her fish Friday from Tops, $12.99, but she didn't love it. Cheryl says it depends on where you go and what you get as sides because you get what you pay for. Marguerite says Settlers in Batavia, $18, 2 sides. Ooh, ice cream after. Delicious and huge.
That is nice. That's a deal.
John says he paid $17.50 plus a tip.
Nice.
Julie's Polish Falcon's really busy Friday night. Line around the corner. She didn't get it yet. Higher price on everything.
I love when there's a line around the corner for the fish fry. That's awesome.
Howard says smaller bags, same price.
Thanks, Howard.
Jamie says Central Lanes in Salamanca has wonderful food and it's very reasonable. Peter says mostly paid was about $25 at Remington, worth every penny.
Yeah, if you're going to Remington, paying $25,
I
it's
think
going to
that's-
be worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Linda says $13.99 for small, $15.99 for large at Tom's Family Restaurant in Irving.
Now, I get the large for 16. That works.
Top says buy one fish dinner, get one free. Barbara says, man, what I miss about a snowboard is a good old Western New York fish fry. I knew this was going to be a good topic for us to talk about.
Me too. Like, that was kind of the buzz in the newsroom when we started talking
Yeah,
about
people
it.
are like chiming in about how much they would pay for a fish fry. So data shows seafood prices are on the rise. The average cost, this is all seafood across the board, $30 per pound in December. That's hard to say though, because like,
What are you mixing in lobster with that?
right,
Or-
exactly. That's what I was saying to Jordan today. I was like, well, so what are we, whatever.
I think the chair finally went down.
Thank you. That's what happens to me all day long. Like I'll bring it up and then go back down. And then, so this is maybe a better like concept here. Frozen seafood prices jumped 8%. So like any kind of frozen seafood prices are up about 8%. Experts say tariffs are to blame. And I did actually do, it was a few months ago now.
I remember the story you did.
But I did the story on seafood tariffs.
Yeah.
And the people who I talked to were really cool. Sustainable seafood, and
Weren't they trying to buy a lot of it a couple months ago?
yes,
Yeah.
they are distributors, kind of like they, buy in big, I don't know, bulk or whatever, and then they distribute to restaurants.
They just buy the whole school of fish.
Buy all fish, yeah. But they were so interesting because they were telling me at that point they were kind of waiting to see what was going to happen because they would get the fish, but even if it was processed somewhere else, it had to be brought back into
That's
the
right.
US. Mhm.
That's right.
So the
Yeah.
prices would go up. It was
Yeah.
so interesting. And they were saying, we don't really have the facilities here to
Process,
do a
yeah.
lot of that processing.
Yeah. Well, maybe that'll change now.
It might.
because you'd want those to
And
keep it.
you've also seen with the tariffs, I feel like there's a little bit of like leeway in some, you know.
and-
Mhm.
yeah. So Mark said a few years ago when wings were, that's right. You know what we've been doing? The air fryer wings. You ever had those? Like, do you have an air
Oh,
fryer?
like put them in the air fryer. Yeah.
They're so good. I keep buying these chicken wing bags. Mark, they are probably expensive, but I like my food. And had them yesterday, and it's so, like, for me to say something so easy when it comes to cooking
Yeah.
is really easy. Like, if I
So-
could do it, you can do it.
We don't pull out our air fryers. We went through like an air fry period and we haven't for a long time. So maybe I'll have to dig that thing back out.
I would. I can't believe how, like, I made tater tots the other day in it.
Would you get a
wings.
new air fryer? Is that why you brought the other one in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering.
Yeah, I try to bring I remember what it was like when I first started. We have a lot of kids here. I don't call them kids because they are younger than my children. And, I remember what that was like when you had like no furniture, no utensils, no
Mhm.
supplies of anything. So when I get something new, I bring my old stuff, put it on this table in the newsroom, and then I come in and it's gone.
Yep.
So yeah,
Love it.
one of the new guys took the air fryer. I'm like,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep. And it gets it's like,
The blender I put there the other day, that was gone.
I got to tell you, not like this is like great for me, but after having the baby, clothes fit very differently. So I've been bringing in my clothes for some of the girls here
Yeah.
because you know who used to give me clothes? Joanna. She
Yeah.
would hand out like people would, like in this business, people would trade clothes all the time or like be like, hey, you want to wear this anymore? Whatever.
We had
So
boxes of maternity clothes from like Joanna
yes,
and Helen
yes,
when she was here, and Elizabeth Carey, and it was so nice to give those out.
yes.
And yeah, because you only wear them for a couple months.
Yeah,
and
the maternity clothes are great.
Yeah, things like you said,
Yeah.
fit differently. So it's nice
different.
to give into the people. Like, I know these
Totally.
kids in there; they work super hard. Like our producer today, Jordan, she's working a double. Like what, 11 p.m. to like 11
Yeah,
a.m.
yeah.
with a big smile on her face. I'm like,
Big smile. We
better
love
you
it.
than me. Yeah,
Kathy says Hoovers. Have you been to Hoovers in Sanborn? Oh my
I
God.
feel like I have. I love
Love
Sanborn.
ice cream.
Yeah, but I gave it up for
I know,
Lent.
but after Lent, go to Hoovers. Their ice cream is fantastic.
Homemade,
Like
ice cream.
super good.
Well, you will see me right after Easter.
Okay, good,
So,
good.
I ride my bike up through there, so that'd be a good stop. Get some ice cream.
Here you go, Bridget Wilson's Fire Company. Large portions, fish and shrimp, $18.
Also, ride my bike to Wilson, which, by the way, is beautiful. So these are a lot of stops. I might have to do like an eating ride.
Oh,
yeah.
that'll be good for you. You're gonna have to
Ransomville.
call me to come pick you up.
And I go through Ransomville too, Howard. Yeah.
Johnson's in Ransomville, hitting about $22 for fish dinner, fish fries, coleslaw, mac salad, and a roll. Very good. Ryan's on Route 18 in Porter. Go there early. They are so busy.
I love when they're busy, but you know what? I do not like. We went out and I was like, please don't put the coleslaw. I don't even want it.
Yeah,
like,
you
on the
could ask
plate.
him not for it,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I would.
I do,
Yeah.
but sometimes it still comes on it.
So I know you're not a mayo-y person. I like a mac salad, but not a heavy mayo one. Like my mom makes it pretty light. It's just not bad. It's good.
I believe you, but
Yeah.
Megan McCormick. Oh wait, you
Oops,
go
sorry,
back. That
sorry.
was important.
Sorry, Aaron.
Please, McCormick is an air fryer seasoning packet for wings. It's great. Thank you, Megan Ann. I will look into that because they don't come seasoned. They're still really good. I'm like,
Yeah.
these are like the best wings ever. But I would like a little bit of
My
kick.
mom's
So I gotta write
aunt
that down.
has a fantastic, she's passed away, but she passed down this amazing chicken wing dry rub. Like
Oh yeah, yeah. That's probably what.
I'd be happy to get that for you.
Okay, as long as there's no mayonnaise.
You
in
have to
we're
mix it
good.
up. No. I mean, you have to mix it all up, but I'll give you the recipe. Oh my God, but it's so good.
That's
It's a
awesome.
little bit but like good difference. Got a little spice, not too much.
Little spice is fine.
Yeah.
At my age, I can't do a lot of spice.
We called them Aunt Margaret's chicken wings all the
Love
time when
it,
we were growing
love it,
up. They smell
love it.
so good. Let's see here. A couple other people were talking about that. Oh, Lauren said we have an air fryer built into our stove and they use it all the time. That's a great idea.
I with you. I do not have that, but I do have the one right next to the stove that I plug in.
Everybody's-
and, it's and I'm loving it.
Everybody's echoing how good Hoover's is. It really
Yeah,
is.
they have the milk, and I know I get their milk. We'll get like they have all the different kinds of milk, chocolate, and there's a pink milk and an orange milk, and then we always joke, is there an orange cow? And then we buy it.
Oh my gosh. Wow. There's a lot of feelings.
Yes, Rachel,
toward
thank you.
coleslaw. Hate coleslaw. Love
Love
coleslaw.
coleslaw.
Love that a fish fries available Wednesday and Friday.
Ah,
How to spray your wings with canola oil. Brickyard barbecue is a great rub.
Brickyard is really good.
Instead of salads, I get extra fries and take home the extra and fry them up with eggs for breakfast.
I always ask for extra fries, but
All right.
I
that
just
sounds good.
having that coleslaw or that mac salad touching. Oh, I'm like, ugh. Sorry, but it's nice to know I'm not alone. I did
Yep.
see a few.
Please don't
comments
teach
pop
my
up
baby
there.
that kind of stuff, okay? Bleh. No.
Well, I know he cries around me, so it's probably because
Yeah.
probably give him mayonnaise.
He
before
did that same. Yeah.
Before you saw me,
Rachel's in just fish and rice.
Rachel, I am 100% with you, and I'm like, just give it to the next person. Like,
Yeah.
don't even waste it.
And I like the broiled fish better than the like. Don't get me wrong, I like a piece of fried fish, but then after you eat that, you're kind of like that, especially if you're fries with it. So I like to get it broiled or like Cajun.
Oh, the
So
Cajun's good.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of my
I
favorites.
get you. Like, they sit heavy.
Yes, they do sit heavy. Okay, so while we're talking about this, we will real quick circle back to meal prep we were going to talk about.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
Do
the
you-
sabers.
Do you meal prep?
I do. Well, with this, yes, because nothing's open when
Mhm.
we're here.
Yes.
And it's hard to
right.
leave when we're here. So, yeah, like today I'm working the morning and the noon. So I bring a breakfast and a lunch, but I don't like breakfast food.
Right.
So breakfast was, we had like this mac and cheese with chili. And then the lunch is French fries from the fish fry covered in chili. So it's a heavy chili day today.
Okay, so this was a really interesting, like if you meal prep, now a lot of times people are meal prepping healthy meals. So this doesn't exactly
Oh, all right. Well,
but
I mean, it's wheat pasta.
there you go. Perfect. But here's something that people were doing, and not like this was extra healthy either, but this is a Whole Foods. And I actually thought like that's a great
Looks
idea.
good.
So this is people are going to Whole Foods and they're filling up one of the family meal things
Okay.
and they're using that for their
For the week.
week meal prep. Because
So
like
tell me,
single
I've never
people.
been to Whole Foods. Like, what is that? You can get a whole tray of food?
Yes. So it's $35.
It's not bad.
They're 4 pre-made meals, quote unquote. And then here's another thing they were saying: go to Chipotle. You build your own Chipotle. So like you could get it. Like most people would get it for a party, let's
Yeah,
say.
Yeah.
But if you got it,
That looks small.
they're like, it's too small for you. Yeah. It depends on how big of an eater you are too, I think. But
I might have to buy 2 of them.
I gotta tell you, my one girlfriend was telling me because she's got 3 kids, and she was like, if we go to like a place like Panera, she used as an example.
Sure.
Right. She goes,
Yeah, I'm just saying,
if everybody orders what they want, it gets really expensive. So she does those family things,
okay.
like a family pack, a family whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, and I'm just telling the kids, like, listen, this is what you're eating.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Yeah.
get a cookie or whatever. But she said, like, because if you, like, she's like, you could spend a lot of
The
money.
drinks get you too. I mean, that's where restaurants make a lot of their money, which, and they need to stay in business. So I get that. But my son would be like, oh, can I get one of the fancy smoothies? I'm like, dude, like, really? Like, I'm getting, I'm not, and you are. And I said, just wait. He's turning 16 soon. He's going to be working. Reality is going to set in.
Reality is going to
Be like,
set
hey, let's take
in.
that first paycheck and go to lunch. And it doesn't even cover it. So yeah.
Peggy says when she was working, she'd cook a bunch of meals Sunday so she wouldn't have to cook after work since she's retired. She still meal preps out of habit, not just for the whole week.
Hashtag love food. Peggy, you and I are friends. I'm going to start using that hashtag. too.
Absolutely. And like, I'm so on board with that. I always try. Yesterday, threw some chicken in. I always try to.
We make a lot of stuff like large containers. So we've got it during the week. So
Yeah.
it's easy to get to because like everyone's schedules are crazy.
Yeah.
Like yours and mine are totally different from
Right.
most people. So, and sometimes at dinner, like my eyes are closing.
Yeah.
If don't get a nap in and you're up before 3 and now you're eating at 5:30.
Yeah.
Like
So,
I have no fun on a Friday.
I
can
mentioned
tell
my
you that.
brother was babysitting for us. So he last night
It takes a village.
went to Dash's. It does. And he was like, oh, I got you a steak at Dash's. He's like, would you like it tonight? But he likes to eat later.
Yeah.
And
He's a single guy.
And I eat early because I go to sleep. So I was like, you know what? I'll have it tomorrow. And he's like, do you want me to pack it for your lunch? Because he'll pack me a lunch.
Yeah.
He goes, or do you want it for your actual lunch? You come home. I was like, oh, actual lunch when I come home. Because,
Yeah.
but like that's how we do too. Because I'm hungry by like 5 or 6. I'm an early dinner person.
Yeah.
And because I'm an early bed person. I'm in bed by 8,
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Dave.
Reality is going to prep in.
Dave with that curling picture right there.
Very nice.
It's a curler.
Cool. By the way, I was going to say, if anybody has any good baby meal prep items, you
Well,
just
here's
let me
what
know.
Crystal is saying too. And I get this, Crystal, because one day I'll be like today, double
Totally.
chili.
Mhm.
Do I want to meal prep chili for 7 straight days? I mean, maybe, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Like by Wednesday, probably like, all right.
100% my husband's like that.
Yeah.
I could do it. Like I would eat it, but
No, like I get on these kicks like this week right now. I'm with you, Chris. So like it's hard to meal prep if you want to do like all week.
Yep.
I think that's tough.
Yep, Lauren, I know. It is really nice. I really do appreciate having, yeah. Marguerite's like, we are talking food today. Yeah,
Topics that we
Crystal
all
says
like.
she'll never understand the people who eat dinner after. She's like, I know, I'm always so
Crystal,
hungry.
seriously,
I
like
know.
on vacation, yeah, but like
Sure. Like if you
usually-
know you're going to sleep in and
well, we can sleep in. What? Ooh, I made it to 5:30. Yeah,
I know. Well,
like,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
All right,
Not
I
good.
got to do the weather. In a
Oh, yeah.
second.
We'll give you a couple minutes to go get ready. Judith says she loves using her crock pot. Put dinner in the crock pot. Yes. So I've been making these like baby meatballs where they come out green. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. But I like do spinach and broccoli, like steam them separately, put it in I just use my NutriBullet food processor, put it in the NutriBullet, zhuzh it all up with some water. And then I put it in with like ground turkey and some like seasoning. And then you need a binder. So like I was using 2/3 of a cup of rice is what this recipe I found said. And then you turn it into meatballs. This is for the baby. And again, they do come out green because you're blending spinach and broccoli together. Or you could do like any vegetables, but my husband actually really liked them. So he kind of got into that too. And I was like, okay. But honestly, it's so much easier to like stack those in the freezer and have something to pull out. I've been doing banana pancakes with it, like things like that. I like meal prep for the baby more than I do for us because it makes your life so much easier, especially if you got to go somewhere, you got to pack up little snacks. So yeah, anyways, any good ideas, you guys just let me know. Barbara says her retirement meal prep, Costco rotisserie chicken. Yes, I love a rotisserie chicken that they've deconstructed, it's shrink wrapped, and then repackage individual serving sizes and freeze. Great idea. Karen says she makes chili and other foods and freeze them and then have them when you eat. My mom does that too. I love that. And then Howard says that's where the air fryer comes in. Make what you want daily instead of the same thing. Yep. Okay, I'm going to stop talking so Aaron can come in and do his forecast, and then I'll come back and say goodbye to everybody. Oh, we're staying in the special work. Okay, never mind. I'm going to keep talking. Oh, do you want to do a quick forecast for people? Okay.
All right, good morning, everyone. We are looking at traffic right now, and here's a view of the 290 going eastbound and westbound. No problems in that area right now, as we have pretty smooth sailing across the area. Looking at clear, partly cloudy skies, some high cloud cover right now. You can see some high clouds to our south as that system over Pennsylvania, really south of Pittsburgh, moves eastward, and it's going to take the cloud cover with it. Currently, with just a couple of high clouds out there, 12 chilly degrees. It is a cold start to your day. 12 in Buffalo, 13 in Batavia, 11 in Jamestown. Still a lot of single digits. Randolph, 9, Steenburg, 8 degrees, Belfast, 9, Bolivar, 8. Right now, so it's quite cold across the area. Your hourly forecast, mid-20s by noontime, near 30 this afternoon under mostly sunny skies. Winds will be light out of the southeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Hour-by-hour forecast, abundant sunshine this afternoon. Clouds increase after midnight tonight. Tomorrow, could see a little, look at the pink on the screen. That's a little bit of freezing rain inland away from Lake Erie. And then we see some scattered showers across the area on Tuesday. Wednesday, morning fog will give way to a little bit of sunshine later in the day. Now, temperatures are below normal today. They will increase as the week moves along, and your long-range outlook calling for temperatures to be above normal through the middle of the month. Your forecast for today, mostly sunny and chilly. Your high today, 31 degrees. Tonight, overnight lows in the low 20s. Clouds increase after midnight. And then tomorrow, a little bit of rain, perhaps a little freezing rain across the southern tier near 40. Mid-40s on Wednesday, 50 on Thursday with rain, mid-50s on Friday. Rain on Saturday with high temperatures back in the 60s.
Okay, and there's your reminder, by the way, to spring forward. Don't forget. Temperatures in the 60s, and then, of course, we get the shortest day as we have to spring forward. Yeah. No kidding, Paula. Dang, it is cold out there. It really is as you're heading out this morning. I actually warmed my car up today. Julie says, tell us it's going to warm up. Well, there you go, Julie. We're getting into the 60s. Yeah, we have to deal with some rain, but that'll be nice. So 50s Thursday, 50s Friday, 60s Saturday, and then 50s on Sunday. I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to being able to just like get out and not be bundled head to toe as I walk my dog with full-on boots, hat, glove, like that crazy long coat. I am ready. Julie says above normal sounds great. Paula says 63 sounds great. Yeah, and it's going to be a little bit rainy too, but we'll just deal with it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to bring in a couple special guests this week, and not sure if I'll have anybody with me. Definitely Wednesday, and then I was thinking Thursday and Friday for sure. So I'll let you know if I come up with somebody for tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.